Hi, YouTube. Welcome back to, I think it's day 4 of learning how to code, right? Yes, this is day 4 of learning how to code in Python. We're going to continue our lesson of lists. I did my little practice test today, and I messed up like 2 of the questions because I haven't practiced in a couple days, so that's my own fault. We are going to go over my notes in a second. I wanted to say housekeeping. Oh, I just pointed to the sub goal. We're really close to the sub goal. I think today's the last day to hit it. But we're very close. If we hit it, we're going to do Euro Truck Simulator. I'm very excited. But housekeeping for the coding viewers that watch on YouTube. First of all, if you subscribe, thank you. I love you. Second of all, we have officially finished the Phoenix Wright trilogy. So you will not be getting spammed with Phoenix Wright videos anymore. So those are done. It's coding moving forward. Sad. I know it's a rough day for some of us. That finale was hard. So before I start, some of the YouTube comments were talking about me learning like the history of like the pioneers of like programming and computers and stuff. And a bunch of people told me to check out Margaret Hamilton. So I pulled up her Wikipedia. I want to just like quickly go over it and learn about her before we get into lists. Cause I really, it's so funny. I think I've said this before. Zoe, here for my monthly attention grab. I've given you your attention. Enjoy your attention. I've said this before where I've been like, I'm really not a history person. Like I focus a little more on the future than history, but I really enjoyed learning about like the women that came before, like the pioneers of coding. And a bunch of people told me to check her out. So I wanted to read this a little bit. Margaret Elaine Hamilton, born August 17th, 1936, is an American computer scientist. She's alive! She's still alive! An American computer scientist, she was director of the software engineering division of the MIT Instrumentation Laboratory. That sounds so familiar. MIT? That sounds familiar. Which developed onboard flight software for NASA's Apollo program? And she was the director of the division? Damn. She later founded 2 software companies, Higher Order Software in 1976 and Hamilton Technologies in 1986. She's a businesswoman. Thero, thank you so much for 26 months. I appreciate it. On November 22nd, 2016, Hamilton received the Presidential Medal of Freedom from President Barack Obama for her work leading to the development of onboard flight software for NASA's Apollo moon missions. I want to look up that photo. That's so sweet. She studied mathematics at the University of Michigan. So is MIT Michigan Institute of Technology? Is that what that is? MIT is, Massachusetts Institute of Technology. Okay, thank you. Mathematics at University of Michigan in 1955 before transferring to Earlham College, where her mother had been a student. She earned a BA in mathematics with a minor in philosophy. This woman brain large. She was learning mathematics and philosophy? She was using both sides of the brain. She said, oh, y'all are either left or right-brained. I'm both. She cites Florence Long, the head of the math department at Earlham, as helping with her desire to pursue abstract mathematics and become a mathematics professor. She says her poet father and headmaster grandfather inspired her to include a minor in philosophy in her studies. Oh my God, this is Hamilton! Wait, I've seen this photo so many times. Hamilton in 1969, standing next to the listings of the software she and her MIT team produced for the Apollo project. Dude. Imagine writing code, so much code that it's literally as tall as you. I know, I want to print this out and put it on my fridge. She got people to the moon! During her time as lead Apollo flight software designer. Dude, she looks so happy. What a badass. Okay. I'll read the Apollo stuff and then we'll get to coding. I don't want to take too long. In one of the Hamilton learned of the Apollo project in 1965 and wanted to get involved due to it being very exciting as a moon program. She joined the MIT Instrumentation Laboratory, which developed the Apollo guidance computer for the Apollo Lunar Exploration Program. Hamilton was the first programmer hired for the Apollo project at MIT and the first female programmer in the project, and later became director of the software engineering division. I love how she was like, wow, this sounds really cool. I want to do that. And then she just did it. She was like, wow, that's so exciting. And then she's like, I'm just going to do it. That's so cool. She was responsible for the team writing and testing all onboard in-flight software for the Apollo spacecraft's command and lunar module and for the subsequent Skylab space station. United States' first space station launched by NASA, occupied for about 24 weeks. This bitch was like, wow, the moon is cool. I think I'm going to change the history of the world. You know what? This is so sick. I think I'm going to make history, I think. Another part of her team designed and developed the system software. This included error detection and recovery software such as restarts and the display interface routine. It basically sounds like she just made the whole thing. Her and her team just made the whole thing. Which Hamilton designed and developed. She worked to gain hands-on experience during a time when computer science courses were uncommon and software engineering courses did not exist. What an icon. I can't get over this photo. Dude, just typing code stresses me out. Imagine writing it by hand and you wrote this much. That's crazy. Oh my God. What a badass. Look at her. Those glasses are iconic. Legacy. Along with Anthony Oettinger or Barry Boehm, Hamilton is one of the people credited with naming the discipline of software engineering. Hamilton details how she came to make up the term software engineering. When I first came up with the term, no one had heard of it before, at least in our world. It was an ongoing joke for a long time. They liked to kid me about my radical ideas. It was a memorable day when one of the most respected hardware gurus explained to everyone in a meeting that he agreed with me that the process of building software should also be considered an engineering discipline, just like hardware. Not because of his acceptance of the new term per se, but because we had earned his and the acceptance of the others in the room as being in an engineering field in its own right. Dude, this is history if I've ever heard it. You discover something so life-changing that everyone's like, I literally think this is a joke and I'm going to laugh at you. And it takes like an actual like head of this field to be like, no, she's right. They did that with, who was the guy that discovered that like the earth rotates around the sun and not vice versa? And he got fucking exiled. Do y'all remember that? Y'all remember when that happened? It was like last week. The guy who like discovered that like, oh, was it Galileo? That's so funny. That was crazy. I remember when that happened, they streamed it on Twitch. He discovered that they used to think that the sun revolved around the earth, but then he found out that the earth actually revolves around the sun, and they exiled him for it. I thought Galileo went to prison. I was there. I don't remember, but I remember them saying someone got exiled for discovering that. Like, they literally just were like, no, you can't change stuff. You can't make history. I want to find that photo of her getting the Medal of Freedom. Margaret Hamilton, Medal of Freedom. She better still be wearing those fuck-ass glasses. She is wearing those fuck-ass glasses. She is. She is. What an icon. Dude, she looks exactly the same. Same hair, same hairstyle, same hair type, same fuck-ass glasses. Oh my God. She's so cool. Oh, how cool. Thank you, YouTube comments for recommending I look into her. This diva. This diva. Oh, what an icon. Okay, I want to very quickly go over my notes from the last time we learned about lists, and then we'll keep going. because we're still learning about lists. If anyone's like, why aren't they teaching you about functions? Bestie, I don't know. I got no clue. Okay, so lists begin and end with the square brackets. Items are separated by a comma, and it's a good practice to add a space after a comma. I'm assuming that makes it more readable, because they said you don't have to, but it's good practice to. So I'm assuming that means makes it more readable. An empty list is just brackets with nothing inside, and it can be filled in later with new inputs. Method is a built-in functionality that can create, manipulate, and delete data. So this is like the .append thing that we learned, where you can like add stuff to a list. Plus brackets also adds to a list. Index, location of an element starting with 0. Oh, this is the thing I was beefing with last time. When they make me do negative indexes, when they make me do negative indexes, when they're like, you have to use a negative index, I'm like, I'll actually just like cancel my subscription right now. Index error means you're accessing an element that does not exist. Negative index starts with -1, produces last item in the list, and so on. Change index is the list name and then brackets index =, and then the new element. So if I wanted to change, like the name of something in a list, then I could do it that way. 2D lists that contain other lists. Accessing 2D lists is list name, bracket, and then the bracket next to it. And then modifying a 2D list is list name, bracket =. Wait, that doesn't sound right. That's a future me problem. You know what? That's a future me problem. Let's begin. Let's begin with the lesson. You will learn more about methods when you get to know how to create classes, objects. Oh, there's more. There's so much I haven't learned. Catching up to DK. Hi, Templar. Thank you so much. Oh my God, DK had a 200 stream streak? See, that's what happens when I lock you in the stream basement. I won't let you go. Okay, adding by index. Insert. The Python list method .insert allows us to add an element to a specific index in a list. Oh, so this is different from append, because appending also adds to a list. Allows us to add an element to a specific index. Okay. Adding to index. Dot insert not quotation. I keep calling them quotation parentheses. Adds element to specific index. The insert method takes in 2 inputs: the index you want to insert into, the element you want to insert at that specified index. I can't speak today. Future me problems are my specialty. You know what? That's a problem for tomorrow me. The insert method will handle shifting over elements and can be used with negative. Oh, how did we say this was pronounced? Indices. It's multiple indexes, plural index, indices. Let's ask Google what she thinks about this.
Indices.
To see it in action, let's imagine we have a list representing a line at a store. Store line Carla, Maxium, Martim, Isabella. Maxium saved a spot for his friend Victor, and we need to adjust the list to add him into the line right behind Maxium. For this example, we can assume that Carla is the front of the line and the rest of the elements are behind her. Here's how we would use .insert method to insert Victor. Oh, right. So it's the name of the list, .insert. Oh, to put it in a specific place. Okay. I understand. To Victor. So it would be 0, 1, and then Victor would go behind Maxium. Right. Don't tell Martim and Isabella. They'll be pissed. They'll be like, he cut in line. No. So it would be example list name dot insert parentheses 2 comma Victor with quotations because it's a what's it called? What are they called? I should look at my notes. Oh my God, I have so many notes. A string. A string. When there's a quotation around it, it's a string. It's a string. What pisses me off about this example is that when they add Victor, they use double quotations, but in the list they only have single quotations. And I just wanted to say they told me to be careful about that. So, teacher. Oh, teacher, you used the wrong quotations. Y'all can bully me, by the way. You're allowed. Okay. Some important things to note. The order and number of the inputs is important. The insert method expects 2 inputs. The first being a numerical index followed by any value as a second input. Oh, okay. So this is what separates it from append. Append does not expect. I don't think an append can do that. When we insert an element into a list, all elements from the specified index and up to the last index are shifted 1 index to the right. This does not apply to inserting an element to the very end of a list, as it will simply add an additional index. That makes sense. Let's practice using dot insert. Okay, we are helping out a popular grocery store called Jiho's Produce. Every week, the store has to choose the order in which it displays some of its popular items on sale in the front window to attract customers. Jiho, the store owner, likes to store the items for the display in a list. Check out the current display list in Code Editor. Click Run. Okay. Mango, filet mignon, chocolate milk. The thought of there being just an actual fish in a front window sitting in the hot sun all day makes me a little uncomfortable. Oh, append always goes at the end. Right. Okay. I got it. Jiho found out some great news. Pineapple is back in stock. Jiho would like to put pineapple in the front of the list, so it is the first item customers see in the display window. Use insert to add pineapple to the front. Okay, so that would be front display list dot insert and then quotations, and I have to do the index first, so it would be 0 and then comma pineapple. Print the resulting. Okay, print front display list. Yay! I did it! Woo, woo, woo. That was easy. And just like that, the lesson's done. Thank you guys for watching. Hope you have a great day. It's been so fun. Removing by index, pop. Why is it called pop? Oh, see y'all next Tuesday. What'd you call me? Okay. Dot pop removes element at specific index. So I'm assuming it's going to work the same way, where it expects 2 inputs. So it would be let's remove clowns 101. Ugh. The index for the element you want. Oh, right. You wouldn't even need to put in 2. Wait, that makes so much sense because you're just removing, you're not adding, so it doesn't need 2 elements. So it's literally just pop and then the index. That makes sense. I'm getting ahead of myself. Okay. Takes us an optional single input, the index for the element you want to remove. Why is it optional? To see it in action, let's consider a list called CS Topics that stores a collection of topics one might study in a computer science program. 2 of these topics don't look like they belong. Let's see how we remove them. Python, data structures, balloon making, clowns 101. First, let's remove clowns 101. Removed element equal... Wait, what? Removed element equals CS topics. Wait, what the fuck? Why are we set? Wait, huh? Oh, we're setting a new variable to print the removed element, so it still shows up, but it shows up out of the thing. But this is empty. They didn't set the, why is it empty? Two of these topics don't look like they belong. Let's see. Let's remove Clowns 101. Would output this. But it's empty, so how would it know? Notice two things about this example. The method can be called without a specific index. Using pop without an index will remove whatever, whatever the last one is. Okay. Pop that is empty removes last element. Okay, that's why it's optional. In our case, Clowns 101 gets removed. Pop is unique in that it will return the value that was removed. If we want to know what element was deleted, simply assign a variable to the call of the pop method. In this case, we assigned it to removed element. Removed element. I'm confused though because they're setting a variable for something that hasn't happened yet. So I feel like you would have to do this first. No? Because they're setting a variable for... I should stop questioning stuff that I know literally nothing about. It does that first. Oh, it happens at the same time. Code is executed right to left? Huh? Pop with nothing is like a reverse append. But append empty doesn't add anything. Does it? What did we learn about append? Adds to a list. Maybe it does. Hi, Braylee. No, the part on the right executes first. If you do num equals 2 plus 3, it does the calculation first and then assigns it to 5. Oh! I feel stupid watching you learning this while I've been trying to learn for days. Don't feel stupid. That's why we ask questions. That's why we ask questions. Also, Thero, thank you so much for the resub. I missed it. I'm sorry. Append puts it at the end. Pop takes it off the end. I know, but I was saying that like I didn't know append had like an empty like you could add something empty. Hi, dog. I'm just going to keep reading. I'm getting ahead of myself. It will return the value that was removed. If we want to know what element was deleted, simply assign a variable to the call of the pop method. In this case, we assigned it to removed element. Lastly, let's remove balloon making. Okay. cs_topics.pop2 would output this. Okay. Notice two things about this example. The method can be called with an optional specific index to remove. In our case, the index 2 removes the value of balloon making. We don't have to save the removed value to any variable if we don't care to use it later. But it does seem like it's good to recall it in case you like accidentally removed the wrong index or something and you're like, "Oh no." That's smart. That's kind of cool that the computer can like remember it if you tell it to. Passing in an index that does not exist or calling pop on an empty list will both result in an index error. Got it. Let's apply what we learned about the pop method. We have decided to pursue the study of data science in addition to our computer science coursework. We signed up for an online school that would help us become proficient. Check out the current list of topics we will be studying in our code editor. Click run. Machine learning, SQL, pandas, algorithms, statistics, Python 3. I would love it if pandas was just like... Oh, I just realized so much of my camera's in the way. Hold on. I'm going to move everything around. Give me a second. Give me 1 second. I'm going to move myself like down here a little bit. And then I'm going to move you guys here. Did you guys get scared when I picked you up and moved you around? Did you get scared? Actually, I could probably move it like here. Do you guys get scared when I picked you up? Yes. Okay, hopefully that's better. It looks like we have an overlap with our computer science curriculum for the topic Python 3. An overlap. Let's remove the topic from the list of data science topics using our newly learned POP. Okay. So why do I have so many lines here? So it would be data science topics dot pop, and then I can just do the parentheses because it's at the end, and then print data science topics. Yay! Looks like there's an overlap on the algorithms topic as well. Let's use pop to remove it as well. Okay, so this would be data science topics dot pop, and it would be 0, 1, 2, 3, and then print data science topics. Yay! We did it. We did it. I got a little motion sick. I felt the gravity. I'm sorry. Hi, Katrina. How are you, sunshine? Good to see you. Consecutive lists, range. Often we want to create a list of consecutive numbers in our programs. For example, suppose we want a list containing the numbers 0 through 9. Typing out all those numbers takes time, and the more numbers we type, the more likely it is that we have a typo that can cause an error. And it probably takes up more memory. Teacher? Teacher, it also takes up more memory. Typing out all those numbers, likely to have a typo. Python gives us an easy way of creating these types of lists using a built-in function called range. The function range takes a single input and generates numbers starting at 0. Oh, range 10. So it would be 0 through 10? Oh, it's 10 because 0 counts as a number. So it's not 0 through 10 because that would be 11. That'd be range 11. Okay. Function range takes a single input, generates numbers starting at 0, ending at the number before the input. Oh, ending at the number before the input. That's going to be really confusing for me. Okay. Range takes single input and creates numerical list starting at 0 and ending at the number before the input. I'm going to put an example in here because I'll forget. Example, range, parentheses 10 equals 0 through 9. Okay. If we want the numbers from 0 through 9, we use range 10 because 10 is 1 greater than 9. It is? Nobody told me that. So my range equals range 10 would output 0, 0, 10. Notice something different. The range function is unique in that it creates a range object. It is not a typical list like the ones we've been working with. Oh, it's a different color too. In order to use this object as a list, we have to first convert it using another built-in function called list. The list function takes in a single, The list function takes in a single input for the object you want to convert. We use the list function on our range object like this. Print list my range. Okay, so I have to assign the range to a variable, and then I convert the variable into a list and then print it. Okay. Need to convert range to list. And then it would be list parentheses range variable. My brain's getting a little scrambled. Okay. Modify number list so that it is a range containing numbers starting at 0 and up to but not including 9. So it would be range 9. Modify number list. So that would be 9. Create a range called 0 to 7 with the numbers 0 through 7. So, okay. 0 to 7 equals range 8. Huh? What'd I do? Oh, I have to print it. I can't read. Print, parentheses list, parentheses 0 to 7. Ah! Yay! I did it. I did it. You could also directly convert the range to a list, I'm pretty sure. What do you mean directly? List range 10 would also work. Oh, so I can just do it right away? Oh. The power of range. Is that song that's, you know, that old song they used to teach us that's like, home, home on the range? Is that what it's called? Is that what it's called? Is that what that song's about? Is it about computer engineering? It's about software? Yes. That's what I thought. By default, range creates a list starting at 0. However, if we call range with 2 inputs, we can create a list that starts at a different number. For example, range 2, 9 would generate numbers starting at 2 and ending in 8. Okay. I gotta write this down. Range can also have 2 inputs, i.e. range 2 through 9 equals 2 through 8. I gotta flip it over because I'm filling up my notebook with notes. I got so many notes. My list range print. So I could do print list range 2 through 9. I could just not make it a variable. But if I made it a variable, I could recall it later, which would be nice. Would output 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. If we use a third input, we can create a list that skips numbers. For example, range 292 will give us a list where each number is 2 greater than the previous number. Huh? 2, okay, so 2 through 9, but it's every second number? Give us a list where each number is 2 greater than the previous number, stopping at 8. Range 292, 2 greater. So it would be 2, 4, 6, 8. That's confusing. It counts by 2. From 2 to 9 incrementing by 2. So it's not every other, it's adding 2 to... My brain hurt. Oh, range 110 counts 1, 11, 20, all the way up to before 100. Okay. We can skip as many numbers as we want. For example, we'll start at 1 and skip in increments of 10 between each number until we get to 99, 1 before 100. Would output 111. So if it was 0, if it was range, so if I did range 100, 10, would it do the same thing? You know what? You're already just going to say try it. Hold on. Test range equals range. What if I do 100, 10? Then what happens? Print list test range. It's going to give me an error, but I don't care. I broke it. I broke it. 100, 10. It didn't work. So what if I do 0, 100, and then 10? Oh, there it goes. And it stops at 99. So if I made this 101, it'll go to 100. Yay. Okay, cool. Good to know. So I have to start it at 0. This didn't work because you're trying to make a range from 100 to 10. Got it. Thank you. Our list stops at 91 because the next number in the sequence would be 101, which is greater than or equal to 100, our stopping point. Okay. Modify the range function that creates the range 5, 3, such that it starts at 5, has a difference of 3 between each item, ends before 15. So that'd be this one. Got it. Okay. Create a range called range diff 5 that starts at 0. 0 has a difference of 5, ends before 40. Okay, 45. Try range 110, -10. Oh, that means it goes backwards? Okay. Test range equals range 110, -10. Ooh. Oh my God, how cool! But if I made this 9, then it'll stop at 10, right? Yay! How cool! Oh my gosh, how neat! Thank you. I've learned. Once we start getting into negatives, that's where my brain explodes every time without fail. Anytime they're like, do this, but negatively, I'm like, can I skip it? Can I skip it instead? Length. Often we'll need to find the number of items in a list, usually called its length. We can do this using a built-in function called len. Okay. Oh, so it'll say there's five elements on the list. Oh, okay. Len parentheses calls length of list, aka number of elements. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Len is 5. Okay. Let's find the length of various lists. Calculate the length of long lists and save it to the variable long list len. Okay, long list len. Is it? Oh, there's no dot. Okay, len parentheses long list. And then print it. Print long list. Yay! 18. Very long list that keeps going. Let's practice getting the length. That's cute. We have provided a completed range function for the variable big range. Calculate its length using the function len and save it to a variable called big range length. Oh, so this will only calculate because it only does, it starts at 2 and it adds 10. So it'll be like 2, 12, 22, whatever. And it'll only calculate what actually shows up because of the skipping. Because of the skipping. Okay. Big range length equals len big range. Range objects do not need to be converted to lists in order to determine their length. Use print to examine. Okay, so I don't have to convert it. That's nice. Print big range length. Oh, how cool! This is so neat. Change the range function that generates big range so that it skips 100 instead of 10 steps between items. That'll make it less. So skips 100. That'll make it like 30, won't it? What can I say? Some of us were just born programmers. I don't know what to tell you. I have to pee. I may be a born programmer, but one thing I was not born to do was hold my bladder. So I'm going to go to the bathroom really quick. Okay, we're back. I feel so much better. I made more tea and I went to the bathroom and I feel better. I feel ready to learn. Okay, slicing lists. Chat, get your knives out. Get out your closest weapon. We're slicing a list. In Python, often we want to extract only a portion of a list. Dividing a list in such a manner is referred to as slicing. Okay. Slicing is the dividing of a list. Okay. Let's assume we have a list of letters A, B, C, D, E, F, G. Teacher, that's not the whole alphabet. Teacher, suppose we want to select from B through F. We can do this using the following syntax. Letters start, end. Oh, so name of list and then brackets start colon end. That's funny because the brackets means we're accessing the index again. So it makes sense. Start is the index of the first element that we want to include in our section. In this case, we want to start with B, which is index 1. The end is of one more than the last index we want to include. So it would be 6 because F is 5. Okay. Note, I'm going to forget that later. Last index needs to be one more than the end I want. I wonder why they do that. I'm sure there's an explanation. Slice list equals letters. Oh, and then you print it. So you make a whole new one. Okay. Would output blank. Okay. The element at index 6, which is G, is not included in our selection. Yeah, because it's one more than I need. Oh, okay. I can't remember the last time I used a slice, maybe for a binary search or something. What's a binary search? I haven't learned that yet. The way I picture it is that the cutoff line goes right before the index. Oh, that makes sense. That makes sense. Okay. Use print to examine the variable beginning. Okay, print beginning. Oh, before hitting run, think about what elements beginning will contain. It'll contain shirt, 1, 2, 3, to the second pants. Yes, okay. Because even though pajamas is 4, that's one more than where we want the end to be. Modify beginning. I love learning Python. I love learning Python. It's so fun. It's so much fun. Yeah, before hitting run, just understand that if you do hit run, your computer's going to explode. And I'm like, what? I can't hear you over my computer exploding. Okay, modify beginning so that it selects the first 2 elements of suitcase. So that would be 0, 3. No, 0, 0, 2. Because 0 is an index, so it would be shirt, shirt. It would be shirt, shirt. Yay! Shirt, shirt. Create a new list called middle that contains the middle 2 items. Pant, pant. Okay. Middle equals suitcase, and then it's bracket. Pant, pant would be 2 to 4. 2:4. You won't trick me. You won't trick me. You can't. Pant, pant. Shirt, shirt, pant, pant. Shirt, shirt for your neck, neck. I'm so delusional today. I'm so delusional from finishing the Phoenix Wright trilogy last night. I won't spoil anything because I know some people haven't seen it, but I'm very delusional right now because I had to say goodbye to the characters. So what I'm saying is shirt, shirt, pant, pant. Or depending on how you read, shirt, pant, shirt, pant. Shirt, pant, shirt, pant. Shirt, shirt, pant, pant. Okay, I'm sorry. Let's keep going. Slicing list 2. Slicing syntax in Python is very flexible. Let's look at a few more problems we can tackle with slicing. Take the list fruits as our example. Apple, cherry, pineapple, orange, mango. They should have put tomato in there. If you want to talk about dividing, y'all want to talk about dividing? You should have put tomato in there. That would have pissed some people off. We're not just slicing lists. We're slicing our opinions of what a tomato is. Streamer, have you made Minecraft yet? Yeah, I made it in like 2008 or whatever. Where have you been? Where have you been, Rudism? Okay, take the list fruits as our example. Apple, cherry, pineapple, orange, mango. 0, 1, 2, 3, 4. If we want to select the first n elements of a list, we could use the following code. First n. Huh? Fruits. Oh, so like they're first n element? Are they using n as like a, solve for x or whatever? N is any index element from the list. N substitute. N is like whatever number. So it's like a magic 8 ball? You know what? I want to see. Suitcase. N. Print. Suitcase. I like my suitcase. Okay, you know what? Fuck y'all. Fuck y'all. I need to just read. I need to shut up and read. For our fruits list, suppose we wanted to slice the first 3 elements. The following code would start slicing from index 0 and up to index 3. So I don't even have to write index 0. If I leave it empty, it just assumes it's 0. Up to index 3. Note that the fruit at index 3, orange, is not included in the results because it has to be one more. One more. Hi, Brie. Oh my God, learning coding. Developer, more like developer. I've been getting so distracted today. Also, Brie is the reason that I decided to take notes while learning Python. Because Brie reminded me that you retain better when you take physical notes. This is the reason. And I have like quite a few pages. So thank you, Brie. I love you. Also, it's almost Brie's birthday. Oh my God, she's eating. Okay, hold on. I have to pay attention. I'm in class right now. Okay, so if I don't put 0 and I leave it empty, then it just assumes it's 0. Would output apple, cherry, pineapple. Okay. We can do something similar when we want to slice the last n elements in a list. Negative n. Oh, not the negatives again. I'm so sick of this. I'm so sick of the negatives. Negative n colon blank. For our fruits list, suppose we wanted to slice the last 2 elements. This code slices from the element at index -2 up through the last index. So it's backwards. I would literally rather just count and use positive numbers than the negatives again. Writing notes, are already a better coder than me. It helps me remember stuff. So the reason I got into it was like because Brie, when she plays games, she writes down all the lore that she learns into a notebook. And she said it helps her like retain it. And I was like, oh my God, that's so smart. Because I find that like, even if I make notes while I'm typing, I don't retain it as well as I do when I'm writing it. So, and I had a spare notebook, so it was fine. This code slices from the element at index -2 up through the last index. I hate you. So -2 would be orange up to the last index mango. So it's just the last 2. I guess if I think of it as like negative means last and then 2 is like how many are going to come up, then I think that would help me remember it better. Would output orange, mango. Negative indices. The negative is really useful when you don't know how many elements are in a list. That's fair. Because if I got like 1,000 elements in one list, I'm just going to explode. I'm just going to blow up. Negative indices can also accomplish taking all but n last element of a list. Oh, so you'd put the negative part on the right side instead of the last one. So this would be all of them except for 1. So for our fruits example, suppose we wanted to slice all but the last element from the list. This example starts counting from 0 index up to the element at index -1 would output this. Okay. Dude, I don't know what it is. I get coding until they start bringing in negatives, and then my brain turns smooth. Like all the wrinkles get de-aging cream, and it turns smooth, and I can't remember anything. Okay. List bracket n selects first element. Selects first element. I'm writing down the examples so I don't forget them because I will forget them. For our fruits list, suppose we wanted to slice the first 3 elements. Fruits. Oh, first n element. Selects first blank element. You won't use negative stuff too much. Thank God. It just like, I'm trying to find other ways to think of it so that it becomes more normal to me. But every time I see it, it hurts my brain. Except for -1. -1 makes sense to me because it's like last. But yeah, it's a lot. Most programming languages don't do negatives like this because it's confusing. They force you to get to the length of the list and subtract from that. It's a lot. It's a lot, but we'll get there. I use Python every day, and I can't remember the last time I used a negative in-text. Y'all just made my day. Thank you so much. Thank you. I feel so much better. Okay. Negative n. Want to slice the last elements in a list. Okay. List, bracket, negative n, comma, not comma, colon, blank. Selects last blank elements. And then negative indices can also accomplish taking all but n last elements. I'm not even going to write this one down. Okay, create a new list called last two elements. Last two elements. Oh, this is a list. Okay, so equals bracket containing the final two elements of suitcase. Wait. A new list. Oh. So would it be suitcase? But if I'm making a new list, I think that means I have to put it in brackets again. Suitcase, bracket, last two elements. So it would be negative 2. I think I got that wrong. Print last two elements. Oh, I got it right. Okay. Pajama books. Create a new list called slice off last 3. Slice off last 3. Containing all but the last 3 elements. Slice off last 3 to see your result. Okay. Equals suitcase. I can't stop doing this. Suitcase. Suitcase. Last 3. So it would just be the same thing. Wouldn't it? Negative containing all but. Oh, all but. Okay, so it would be colon. I'm just going to count 2. No, 3, because it's one more. Fuck! No, they want me to use negative. No, I hate you. All but the last 3, so it's negative 3. I hate you. I can't hear. No. I hate when they're like, you have to use negative. And I'm like, why? Okay. Counting a list. In Python, it is common to want to count occurrences of an item in a list. Oh, because there's like multiple Jakes, so it would count how many Jakes there are. Okay. Suppose we have a list called letters that represents the letters in the word Mississippi. If we want to know how many times I appears in this word, we can use the list method called count. Okay. So, dot count, parentheses, counts number of occurrences. So, list dot count. Okay. So letters, so that's the list. Letters dot count I, print num I. Okay, would output 4. Notice that since count returns a value, we can assign it to a variable to use it. We can even use dot count to count element appearances in a 2-dimensional list. Ooh. Let's use this list number collection as an example. Count. Oh. If we wanted to know how often the sublist blank appears. Oh, because it appears twice. Oh. Okay. Okay. List dot count parentheses bracket sub index bracket parentheses. Okay. Let's count some list items using the count method. Okay. Mrs. Wilson's class is voting for class president. She has saved each student's vote into the list votes. Use dot count to determine how many students voted for Jake. Okay, so Jake votes equals votes dot count parentheses Jake. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So there should be 9. It should return 9. And then use print. Yay! I know math. No one voted for me. Come on, guys. Can't you put one for cry? Oh, 221B Baker Street. Isn't that a Sherlock Holmes address? And then 42 P Sherman 42 Wallaby Way. That's from the movie with Dory. 1600 Pennsylvania Avenue. Isn't that the White House? Ah, what'd I do? That's the White House. What are these other ones? Finding Nemo, thank you. What's 10 Downing Street? 12 Grimald Place. 742 Evergreen Terrace, 10 Downing Street. Simpson. Oh, Simpson. Evergreen Terrace is Simpsons. Grimald Place is Harry Potter. Oh, that makes sense. Because there's Harry Potter names down here. What's 10 Downing Street? It's where the UK Prime Minister lives, not them doxing the UK Prime Minister. Not them doxing the Prime Minister. What if one of these was my address? It gets to my address and I'm like, hey guys, what's... I gotta go. That'd be so scary. Okay. Sorting lists. Oh, now this is my shit. I'm a very organized person. Often we will want to sort a list in either numerical 1, 2, 3 or alphabetical ABC order. We can sort a list using the method .sort. Suppose that we have a list of names. Let's see what happens when we apply .sort. Oh, so if it's empty, does it assume alphabetical? Okay. .sort alphabetical. Do y'all ever make typos while you're writing down? What is that? Sometimes I make typos while I'm writing down and I'm like, this is not a computer. It's so weird. Never. I'm perfect. Antoine's perfect. It's a righto. It's a righto. Let's see what happens when we apply sort print names with output Angel, Buffy, Giles, Willow, Xander. Is it Buffy the Vampire Slayer? Buffy the Vampire Slayer? My brain's too fast for my hand. I can't keep up. As we can see, sort method sorts our list of names in alphabetical. Sort also provides us the option to go in reverse. Oh! You make it a Boolean. I remember Booleans. Sort, parentheses, reverse, equals true. So I'm assuming if you want it to be really annoying, you could say reverse equals false and it would still do it in alphabetical. I love chicken bouillon. Booleans, my beloved. Booleans, I love you. They're so simple. They're just true or false. That's it. There's no running around. There's no beating around the bush. It's just yes or no. Okay. Instead of sorting in ascending order like we just saw, we can do so in descending order. Would output Xander, Willow, Giles, Buffy, Angel. Get yourself a Boolean. Someone in one of my YouTube comments was like, I've been a programmer for so-and-so years, and I've never thought the word Boolean was funny until now. I'm like, I'm here to open your mind. It's just such a goofy word. Okay, the sort method does not return any value and thus does not need to be assigned to a variable since it modifies the list directly. Okay, so there's no need. So I would modify the list cities and then just print cities again, and then cities would show up in that order. If we do assign the result of the method, it would assign the value of none to the variable. Let's experiment sorting various lists. Okay, so I'm assuming if it's empty and it's numbers, then it would still work. Boolean Andrews. use dot sort to sort addresses. Okay, addresses dot sort parentheses. Okay, and then use print. So hopefully it would start with, oh, wait. Would it start with the number or the letters? Would it start like 10 Downing Street, 12 Grimald, 42, 221? I'm curious. I already know you guys are typing try it. I already know. Yeah! Oh, wait. It's sorted by the first number. So it went 10, 12, 1600 because 1600 has a 1 in it. But then it went to 221. Interesting. Remove the number and white space in front of the line sort names. Edit this line so that it runs without. We're debugging. Okay. Remove the number and white space in front of the line sort names. Okay. Edit this line so that it runs without producing. Okay, well, first of all, this is all wrong. So it runs without producing an error. It didn't say it wants me to print it. It's too easy. It's too easy. The answer is ASCII. Don't say that in this chat. They'll start posting like Shrek with boobs. They'll start posting an ASCII in the chat that's like Shrek with huge boobs. Don't. You know what? Now that we've said the word ASCII, I give it about 5 seconds. Pregnant Shrek. Use the print to examine sorted cities. Why is it not the sorted version of cities? Because I tried to assign it to a new variable. Because they told me if I try to assign it to a variable, it's not going to work. Use print to examine sorted cities. It's not going to work, bestie. Print sorted cities. Because it modified the list. It didn't make a new one. None. Edit sort call on cities such that it sorts the cities in reverse order. Okay. So it would be cities. Oop. Cities dot sort parentheses reverse equals true. Ooh, Rome, Paris, New York, Los Angeles, London. Yay! How cool. I'm really curious about the sorting of the numbers of the addresses. It seems like it just takes the first digit and not like the whole total digit. I think you just summon Combat. Yeah, it's only a matter of time before Compact comes in here with an ASCII of like Homer Simpson and Shadow the Hedgehog making out. Correct. Interesting. Okay, cool. We're almost done with this lesson. Sorts character by character. Oh, character by character, not like with the full thing. Okay. They're strings. Because they're strings, they're not listed as numbers, they're listed as strings. Okay. It all makes sense. The Sims mentioned. Y'all, word on the street, they're re-releasing Sims 1 and Sims 2 this week. With all the DLCs. Yeah. Keep your eyes peeled. Keep your eyes peeled and your ears to the ground. Apparently, it's the 31st. So in 3 days. So I guess Friday. I would assume the EA store. I would assume on the EA store. But I think they're not like remaking it or remastering it. I think they're just making it so that it's like actually runnable on modern day computers. All the DLC. Which is like amazing because like I already played The Sims 2 on my computer, but I had to download so much stuff just to get it to run. It'll be so nice to just play it like vanilla. $89.99 re-release, let's go. Yeah, all I can ask for is playable. I don't need it remastered, I just need it playable. I just need it to not crash every 5 seconds. I really want to play Sims 1 on stream. Dude, Sims 1, because I haven't played it since I was a kid, and the one time I did try to play it as an adult, I got scared. She'll never leave the house again if Sims 2 is Dude, no. Because, like, I can play Sims 2 now, but it's like a whole thing. It's like a whole thing I have to prepare for to get it to work. And then sometimes it crashes and like, it's just a lot. If my family gets too big, it crashes a lot. In what way? So I have to specifically change my monitor to 1080 every single time because it doesn't auto adjust. So it will try to load the game in 4K, but the monitor will be 1080. So I have to change it myself. And then I also have to run a 4 GB patch onto the game. And I had to change some of the text files to even allow me to play it in 1080 and not like 4p. Not like 4 pixels. It took a lot. Oh, and then there was also another thing I had to download to get the shadows to work. It was just a lot. So like, if I don't have to have all those, I don't want them, you know? Anyway, sorry, I'm getting off track. I just was very excited. I saw The Sims and my sleeper agent activated. Okay, a second way of sorting a list in Python is to use the built-in function sorted. The sorted function is different from the sort method in 2 ways. It comes before a list instead of after, as all built-in functions do. It generates a new list rather than modifying. Oh, that's cool. So if you want to see multiple lists, then you can. It doesn't like change the one list. Okay. Sorted creates new list instead of modifying. Okay. List name, Xander, Buffy, Angel, Willow, Giles. Using sorted, we can create a new list called sorted names. Oh, okay. Sorted names. So it'll go back to normal. Sorted names equals sorted parentheses names, print sorted names, and then it will do it alphabetical. So how would you do it reverse then? So if you wanted to do like sorted, I'll probably go over it, but would it be sorted names? What the hell? We'll get to it. I'm getting ahead of myself. Note that using sorted did not change the names. So the names stayed the same, but it made a new list. That's cool. Okay. Sorted to order games and create a new list called game sorted. Okay. Games sorted equals sorted parentheses games. Print both games and game sorted. How are they different? They're going to be, one's going to be normal and one's going to be alphabetical order. Print. Did we? Oh, I remember. We went over why I didn't want to use a comma for printing last time. Print games sorted. Alphabetical, baby. I love when the is put under T and not like whatever number or letter this is. I love it. I love it. I'd rather the be all in T. I don't care. Because I can't keep up with like what games have the and which ones don't, you know? I can't keep up. It's too much for my brain. They didn't say if sorted could be done reverse. So, takes an integer or iterator object such as a list, tuple, dictionary, set, or string and sorts it according to parameter. Is it possible? It can. You could probably guess how. Would I have to use a sort method on sorted? Wait, hold on. What the fuck? Okay, so would it be... I could test it. Would it be... This is going to be a nightmare. So would it be inventory backwards equals sorted dot sort? I'm about to break this. Code Academy is about to go down. If y'all are using Code Academy right now, get off. I'm about to shut all the servers down with this. Sorted dot sort. No, this doesn't make sense because then there's nothing calling after sorted. Sorted. parentheses inventory. Would it be dot sort reverse equals true? Inventory, what the fuck is inventory? No, wait, hold on. Print inventory backwards. No, I broke it. What the hell? Okay, whatever. It's fine. Let me do my review before I forget everything and we'll be fine. Okay. In this lesson, we learned how to add elements to a list by index using the dot insert method. Man, this feels like we learned this like a year ago. This feels like we learned this a year ago. Remove elements from a list by indexing by index using the pop method. Generate a list using range function. Get the length of a list using len function. Select portions of a list using slicing syntax. Count the number of times that an element appears in a list using the count method. Sort a list of items using either the sort method or sorted function. So if there's a dot in front of it, like append or insert and pop, that's a method. But if there's not, it's a function. As you go through the exercises, feel free to use print to see changes when not explicitly asked to do so. Okay. Our friend Jiho has been so successful in both the flower and grocery business that she has decided to open a furniture store. Jiho has compiled a list of inventory items into a list called inventory and wants to know a few facts about it. First, how many items are in the warehouse? Okay. Let me look at my notes. It would be len. So it would be save answer to variable. Okay. Inventory underscore len. Equals len parentheses inventory. And then can I print it? Oh. Yay! Okay, cool. Select the first element in inventory, save it to a variable called first. Oh, I've already forgot how to do this. I took in so much information. I already forgot. Okay, so select the first element in inventory, save it to a variable called first. So first equals inventory colon 1. Value for first did not match the expected value. Shit. Inventory, is it just 0? Okay. I thought about it too hard. Select the last element from inventory, save it to a variable called last. Okay, last equals inventory. Watch this, y'all. Watch this. -1. That's character development. My character is developing. We're doing it. Okay, select items from the inventory starting at index 2 and up to, but not including index 6. So I can just type 6 then. Save your answer to a variable called inventory. Okay, inventory underscore 2 underscore 6 equals inventory 2 comma 6. Oh no, okay, hold on. We're doing the never mind. Colon. We're doing the colon. Select the first 3 items of inventory, save it to a variable called first 3. First underscore 3 equals first 3 items. Shit. First blank. Oh, okay. That's on the right side. So it's brackets blank colon 4. No, it has to be 3. Invalid syntax. What? What'd I do? It said I could leave it blank. Didn't it? Selects first blank elements. What'd I do wrong? What'd I do wrong? The colon is wrong? I forgot something. Select the first 3 items of inventory, save it to a variable called first 3. What did I forget? It told me I could leave this blank. I thought the blank just says it starts from the beginning. So what if I do 0, 4? Let me read my notes. Oh, the list. The list. So, okay. So it would be, first 3 items would be 4. Oh, I wrote list, dude. My brain is off today. This is what happens. This is what happens when I stream for 6 hours. Yesterday was a mistake. What the hell? So it is 3? It is 3. I thought it was 1 more than they wanted. Is it not 1 more than they want? Because if they wanted 3, wouldn't I put 4? Because then it would be the first 3? 0, 1, 2. Oh, 0, 1, 2. You right. Listen, my brain is mush today, okay? My brain is mush. I saw Margaret on my screen getting her Medal of Freedom, and I just melted. It's not inclusive of the end. No, I know. Isn't it confusing? So you have to do the start number is correct. That's included. But the last number has to be 1 more than the index you want to end at. Off by 1 errors are very common. Thank you. What 0 indexing does to a motherfucker. It's like, what's that photo of like before and after you try meth or something? Before and after you try drugs? But it's just 0 indexing. Emily Lewis, thank you so much for the 52 months. If learning and trying your best, then eventual success and a gold star. That's what I'm saying. Thank you so much. That's very sweet. Thank you for all the subs today. I appreciate it. We're very close to our sub goal. We're less than, I can't count, 90? We're less than 90 away from Euro Truck Simulator, which is very exciting. So thank you so much for all the gift subs today. It was really nice. How many twin beds are in inventory? Save your answer to, okay, so we're counting. So save it. Twin beds equals inventory.count, because it's a method. It's a method. It's not a function. It's a method. Inventory count, and then you leave it blank. No, twin bed. You put twin bed. Twin bed. That was a close one. Less than 90 subs for Avery to move to Europe and become a trucker. It's true. I'm moving. I'm leaving to go to Europe. I'm literally dealing with an off by 1 error at work today, so it never goes away. Perfect. Can't wait. This is so exciting. Remove the 5th element in the inventory. Save the value to a variable called removed. Oh. Okay. Removed item. Is this pop? Removed item equals inventory dot pop. And then would I put 5th element? Would it be 5? No, value for removed item does not match expected value. Okay. Removed item. How does pop work? I forgot. Is it brackets? Let me read my notes. I write this down for a reason. Hold on. Pop removes element at specific index. Example, dot pop that is empty removes last element. Inventory.pop doesn't work? Inventory.pop 5? 5th. Is it 6? No. What did I do wrong this time? Oh, wait, this is one of the multi-line ones. Wait. Oh, shit. I didn't write down how to do this because I'm dumb. Wait, this is multi-line. Oh, hold on. Okay. It was inventory.pop 5, and then it was removed item equals. Is it just inventory.pop 5? No. Is it just dot pop 5? I forgot how to do this. Removed item did not match the expected value. I didn't write down how to do this because I didn't think it was important. I didn't think it was important, so I didn't write it down. Okay, removed inventory. Would it be it wouldn't be inventory 5 because now there's a new 5. Now whatever was 6 is now 5. So that doesn't make sense. I didn't write down what it was. Removed item. 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Would I put dresser? String object cannot be interpreted as integer. Okay, so it's expecting integer. Do I have to, surely I don't write it out. I don't remember them telling me I write it out. Oh. Okay, you know what? I'm going to ask for the solution because I didn't write it down because I'm dumb. Inventory pop 5, removed item. What the fuck? Oh my God, I've never looked at this before. Hold on. How do I know where this is? Oh, wait. Removed item inventory pop 4? Oh, I'm so dumb. I'm so dumb. I hate indexes. When it said 5th element, I thought it's tripping me up so much. Because it'll say, select the first 3 items in inventory. So I'm like, okay, 3. But then it's like, remove 5th element. And I'm like, okay, 5. And it's like, no, not dumb, new. That's true. I'm not dumb. I'm just learning. Index, when I catch you index, it's on site. There was a new item added to our inventory called 19th century bed frame. Use the insert method to place the new item as the 11th element. 11th element. Okay. Inventory dot insert, and then it's the element place and then comma 11th element. So it would be 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. So would I put 10? Insert 10 19th century bed frame. Oh, century. Yay! Yay! Index 0 is a brain bender even with experience. Thank you for saying that, even if you're lying. Even if you're lying. If 0 indexes aren't a big deal for you, you could just lie and say that they are to make me feel better. That's also possible. I don't mind people lying straight to my face. Okay, last one. Sort inventory using sort method or the sorted function. Remember, the sorted function doesn't change the original list. It creates a new list with the elements properly sorted. If you sorted, you'll have to set inventory equal. I'm just going to do the method. That's fine. Inventory dot sort. Print inventory to see the result. Yay! We did it! That was a tough one for me. The whole list one was really tough for me. As soon as they start bringing in indexes and numbers and math and thinking, that's when they lose me. But we did it. We did it. It's fine. I'm used to 0-based indices that much that I get confused with languages that use 1-based indices like FoxPro does, what we still use at work. Oh no! We got a quiz. Okay, guys, don't tell me the answer. And don't cheat off of my paper, okay? No help. Which of the following lines of code would remove breakdancing from the list of Olympic sports? It's too soon. It still hurts. Okay, 0, 1, 2, 3, 4. So it would be Olympic sports dot pop. Oh, it's the last one. So it would be this one. Yeah. Okay. Which of the following lines of code will tell us how many times win appears in the list game results? It'd be game results dot count. Yeah, it would be this one. It'd be this one. Okay, cool. Which of the following code selects the last 3 elements of my, oh my God. It's on the right side. So it would be negative 3. Oh my God, there's one in the front. No, it's this one? No! Every time I have a 50-50 chance of getting something right, I get it wrong. Every time. So wait, the negative one selects last blank. Oh, I wrote it down that it is in the front. It is in the front. Damn. Okay. I learned. Fill in the code that would allow us to remove the 5th element from the list. So it'd be pizza toppings, pop, 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Can't I just leave this blank? 5th element from the list. So if it's the 5th element, I could just leave it blank. Oh, for fuck's sakes. What was it then? I'm trying to click to get an answer. Dude, indexing is going to break me. I think this might be my downfall. I think it might be my downfall. Why would it be 4? Wouldn't that mean it's 3? Also, I said no help. 5th element equals position. So this is an element, this is position? First element is at 0. Oh my God, dude. This hurts. This hurts. I'm getting like a little enraged. Like, you know when you can feel it deep in your chest? When you can feel yourself getting hotter? I'm like, I'm going to punch something. Which list would be created by running this code? List range 2. Oh, okay. It'd be this one because it would be 2 plus 4, 6 plus 4, 10. But then the next one would be 14, but it doesn't count because it ends at 14, so it would stop at 13. Yay. Which of the following lines of code will insert Gus as the middle element of the list of friends? So friends insert 0, 1, 2. If this is wrong, dude, I'm so confused every time they say the 5th element. What do you mean? This also isn't helpful to just say that's not correct. Tell me why it's not correct. Ah! Ah! Why is it wrong? Wait, -2? Why is it -2? Because it's 3. Because it's supposed to be 3? No, because it's with this. No. So why wouldn't, if it's -2, why wouldn't 1 have worked? Oh, because 1 would have gone here. So negative. What's happening? My question exactly. Which of the following lines of code will correctly sort my list? My list.sort parentheses. Which of the following commands will return the length of my list? It would be len. Why are some of them methods and some of them functions? Ah! Margaret! This is all your fault, Margaret! Explain! Explain, Margaret! I'm trying not to look at my notes because I want to see how much I remember, but holy shit, this is so frustrating. It feels like this program is, that thing where, like siblings will be like, I'm not touching you. I'm not touching you. It feels like that. It feels like that. Which of the following would create a range object that starts at 3 and goes up to 15, non-inclusive increments of 4? This one. Which of the following would be generated by the code snippet? My list equals A, B, C, D, E, F. My list prints 2 through 5. So it would be technically 2 through 4. So it would be B, C, D, E. Yes. I think I'm going to kill myself. I think I'm going to end my own life. It's fine. It's fine. So it started at 2. C, so 2, 3, 4. So it would be C, D, E. Okay. Okay. Which of the following lines or codes would slice the list B, C from my list? It would be. Oh, slicing. No, I can't look at my notes. Is it the comma? I think it's the oh no, it would be parentheses. So it'd be BC. So it'd be. This is like accessing subindexes. So I don't think this is it. It would be 1:3 because it only wants BC and it stops at 3. I've canceled my suicide. It's been postponed. Complete the code to insert buffalo into a list called animals as the 4th element. So 4th element means it's going to be 3, right? Position 3? Don't answer that. Animals dot insert 3 buffalo. Okay. We're back. Oh my God, this is the worst I've ever done. Wait, hold on. No, let's practice the concepts and then we'll take it again. That's a failing grade, by the way. I just flunked out of List University. List slicing. A slice or sublist of Python list elements can be selected from a list using colon-separated starting and endpoint. So the thing is, slicing doesn't confuse me. It's the index. Zero indexing. Here we go. Okay. In Python, list index begins at 0 and ends at the length of the list minus 1. Such a simple concept. Wow, you guys, this is so easy. For example, in this list, Andy is found at index 2. Even though in my brain, it's 3. It's not. It's 2. The pop method allows us to remove an element from a list while also returning it. Pop the element balloon making. So it's pop 2 because it's 0, 1, 2. Okay. I want to take that quiz again. Wait, is this the quiz? Is this a quiz again? Did they at least explain why indexes start at 0? They probably did in the last lesson because we actually learned about indexes a while ago, but I don't remember. You can tell me why. I would love to know why. The index can be thought of as the offset from the beginning. I don't know what that means. What does the offset mean? It can help to think of the indices as being between the values instead of at them. Okay, everyone said it's the right explanation, but I don't get it, so I'm just going to keep doing this. Does the following line of code correctly assign all elements from the 4th to 10th index of flavors to the variable my flavors? Why or why not? My underscore flavors equals... Note the size of flavors is 11. Flavors. No, the syntax is incorrect. No, that's correct. 4th to 10th index of flavors. That's right. Line of code will produce an error since index numbers begin with 0 and flavors contains only 11 elements. Index 11 does not exist. Size of flavors is 11. 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Oh. So would it be 4 colon nothing? This line of code will not produce an error since it does not actually attempt to select an Index 0 is 0 away from the start. 1 is 1 away from the start. Thank you. That makes so much sense. Given a list, cities equals Seattle, Denver, Austin, New York, how would you insert Chicago after Austin and before New York? Okay. 0, 1, 2. It would be 3. Cities insert, no, 3 Chicago. 3 Chicago. My eye's about to start twitching. What will be printed in the console after the given Python code block is executed? Random numbers. Oh, wait, this is a variable. Random numbers 5, 7, 3, 3, 9, 2, 12. Sorted numbers, sorted random numbers, print sorted numbers. Then it will start from 3. Sorry, 2. 2, 3, 3, 5, 7. We're coming back. What should be the value of the index to access the first item of the given list? 0. 0. Oh, I gotta type now. Oh, this is it, y'all. Time to shut down Codecademy again. We're so back, thank God. Given a list, my list equals A, B, C, D, E. How would you remove the string B from the list and store it in a variable named my letter? Oh, fuck, this is what I messed up last time. Feel free to print out my letter in my list after removing B to confirm it worked correctly. Okay. My letter equals my list.pop one. We're doing it. Not this again. Okay, so the answer is yes. Yes. I should have gone with my gut. Woo! Okay. You can always add some insane comments in the code to get at the frustration. Comma, space, Judith, if you're reading this, I have a gun. And then enter, comma, space, Gladys, I also have a gun. Just a bunch of threats. Oh my God. Okay, let's retake the quiz. We need to do this right. We're going to do this right. Yes, let's retake it. Also because I can't continue until I retake it anyway because I flunked. Because I flunked it really bad. Okay. Fill in the code that would allow us to remove the 5th element from the following list. I already know it's 4. Remove pizza toppings.pop 4. Which of the following would create a range object that starts at 3 and goes up to 15 non-inclusive increments of 4? This one. I already know this is it because it ends with 4 and it's the only answer that ends with 4. Which of the following lines of code will insert Gus as the middle element of the list friends? Middle element. Oh, I think this is where I'm getting confused too because I'm like, I don't know if, okay, you know what? I'm going to shut up. As the middle element. So it would be friends.insert -2. I guess it would have to be because 2 is not an option. 0, 1. So it would have to be -2 because it would be -1, -2, and then it would go after that. Okay. This would insert Gus into the -2 index where Katya is currently at, thus putting him in the middle of the list. My list 2:5. It would be 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, CDE. Oh, this is another one I flopped. Which of the following lines of code will tell us how many times win appears in the game results? Game results.count win. Which of the following code selects the last 3 elements of my list? Shit! I should have read my notes on this one. Last 3 lines would be 0, -3. Fuck, that's what I answered last time! God damn it! I do this every time! Ah! Okay. If it's a whole number, it's at the end. If it's a negative number, it goes on the left. You always do this. Everyone in chat is so nice and is like, you're doing it. And then Antoine's like, you always do this. Fucked it up again, didn't you? Listen, all we need is 70%. When will you change? All we need is 70%. All we need is 70%. That's all I need to survive. Which list would be created by running this code? List range 2, 14, 4. It would be, we got this one right. It would be 2, 6, 10 because it stops at 13 technically. Okay. Which of the following lines of code would remove breakdancing? It would be Olympic sports dot pop empty. Empty. Because that removes the last one. Yes. Insert buffalo into a list called animals as the 4th element. Animals append 3 buffalo. It was insert. It was insert. It wasn't append. Okay. No, it's fine. We keep going. Which of the following lines of code will correctly sort my list? My list dot sort empty. Okay. I just need 70%. I just need 70%. Which of the following commands will return the lengths of the list to my list? Is it... Oh, shit. This is the one I got tripped up on. This is the one I got tripped up on. This is the one where I thought it was a method, but it wasn't. It's a function. Because it's a function because it doesn't modify. A method modifies it, like append or insert or pop or whatever, but length doesn't modify it. It just tells you about it. Okay. Okay. We're learning. Some methods don't modify. Shh. Stop. I can't handle this anymore. Stop. I have my mental health hanging on by a string. No pun intended. Which of the following lines of code would slice the list B, C from my list? It would be 1:3 because it stops at 2. My list 1:3. Okay. 83%, not bad. I'm going to retake it again until I get 100. I need to understand. I'm going to torture myself until I get 100. Fill in the code that would allow us to remove the 5th element from the following list. Pizza toppings.pop 4. This one. Which of the following lines of code will insert Gus? That was the -2. CDE. Tell us how many times win appears in the game. Blah, blah, blah. Count win. Last three elements of my list. I keep thinking that the -3 goes at the end, but the end is positive and the -3 is negative. So if I think about colon like it's a 0, it will go on the left. Two, 6, 10. Pop empty because it's the last one. Don't mess this up, Avery. It's insert. It's insert. It's not append. It's insert. List called animals. Animals.insert is the fourth element. 3 buffalo. Which of the following lines of code will correctly sort my list? My list.sort parentheses. We have 2 left. I'm absorbing. Which of the following commands will return length of my list? Len, comma, or why can't I ever remember parentheses? Len, parentheses, my list. Which of the following lines of code would slice BC from my list? It would be B, BC. So 1, 3. We did it! Yay! I absorbed! I'm 0 indexing! We're 0 in first try. You guys are always here to make me feel better, and I appreciate it. First try, you guys. Oh my God, can you believe it? Oh my God, dude. Okay. I don't know if we'll finish all of these, but we'll do one of the projects. Just cut the VOD. Everyone in the YouTube comments is like, what was that hard cut for? And I'm like, don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. It's getting cold in here. Actually, I'm going to heat up more tea. Okay, I'm back. I have some warm tea. I'm a little cold. Okay, lens slice. Comment. Oh, there's already a comment there. Your code below. Wait, before this one. Comment, Godfiend. You'll never work in this biz again. Okay. A new pizza joint in the neighborhood. You are going to use your knowledge of Python lists to organize some of your sales data. Cool. To keep track of the kinds of pizzas you sell, create a list called toppings that holds the following. Okay. Toppings equals. I forgot how to make a list. You know what? This isn't a quiz. I'm going to use my notes. List. Oh, it's brackets. Right, it's brackets. Okay. Pepperoni, comma. Oh, wait, no. Comma is on the outside. Comma, pineapple, comma, cheese, comma, sausage, comma, olives. I was reading all the food stuff and I was getting hungry and I was like, damn, I have no food. And then I remembered that I ordered groceries for pickup for right after stream ends. So I'm literally gonna end stream, not now, but like when I end stream, I'm gonna go pick up my groceries. I'm gonna have food. She'll be reviewing your PR soon. What's a PR? You know what? Don't tell me. Don't tell me. Anchovies, I don't wanna know. Mushrooms. Okay, I did that. Pepperoni, pineapple, cheese, sausage, olives, anchovies, mushrooms. Okay. To keep track of how much each kind of pizza slice costs, create a list called prices that holds the following integer values. Oh, this is all the stuff we learned last week. PR stands for poo-poo room. It's pull request, but that sounds vaguely dirty. Wait, what does? PR sounds dirty? I think of personal record at like the gym. Cause like I go to the gym. So like, sorry. Okay, create a list prices. Prices equals 2, 6, 1, 3, 2, 7, 2. Cheese is $1? That's a cheap pizza. Your boss wants you to do some research on $2 slices. Count the number of occurrences in 2 in the prices list. Okay, so it's prices dot count 2 and store the result. Okay. Num $2 slices equals prices. I'm going to print that to make sure that I got it right. Print num $2 slices. Yay! Okay, cool. I did it right. Okay, cool. So far, so good. PR for most coding is pull requests. There's a tool called Git, and then you pull new code into. I've heard the term Git before. Usually when I'm downloading something like fucking like 7RAR or something, there's always like a Git in the Git. Go on, Git. Go on, Git. Yeah, Git. Sorry, I'm losing it. Find the length of the toppings list and store it in a variable called num pizzas. Okay, num pizzas equals len parentheses toppings. That's what tripped me up last time, I think. Length of toppings. I'm gonna try printing it just to be safe. Print num pizzas. Okay, cool, that worked. Okay. Print this string. We sell num pizzas, different kinds of pizza, where num pizzas represents the value. Okay. Print. We sell plus. Oh, wait, there needs to be a space. We sell num pizzas, space, plus space, different kinds of pizza. Shit. Oh, what'd I do? Oh, no. Does it need to be... Can only concatenate string, not integer. Oh, does that have to be in here? Does that have to be in brackets? Oh no, what'd I do? What'd I do? Wait. Can only concatenate string, not list to string. Oh, wait. Num pizzas equals wait, I remember this. List. Oh my god, how did I do this? I can't remember. List len toppings. Was never closed. Oh. Oh, okay. What am I doing wrong? What am I doing wrong? This is like so... This is like the first lesson I ever had. Wait. Method of storing data for use. String concatenation, addition of multiple strings. String function. Oh my god, I didn't write anything down about this. No! Shit. Int object is not iterable. Len toppings. But then when I printed num pizzas, it worked. Print num pizzas. So it does. So how do I get it to recognize that? What was the error I got again? The plus can only concatenate string, not int. So is it comma? Woo! And I didn't need these. Woo, we're back. Okay. We're back. I love that it points to what you got wrong. That's so helpful. I'm debugging. Friends, what about we teach her about F string? You could have used blank plus string. Well, you know what? Leave me alone. I'm hanging off a cliff right now, trying to hold on. Use the existing data about the pizza toppings and prices to create a new 2D list. Okay. Each sublist in pizza and prices should have one pizza topping and an associated price. Okay, so 2D lists. I have notes on that. 2D lists. So it's pizza and price. Okay, so pizza and prices equals bracket and then another bracket. So it'll be, oh, and it wants price and topping name. Okay, make sure the prices come before topping name like so. Note, you don't need to use your original toppings and prices list in the exercise. Create a new 2-dimensional list from scratch. Okay, so 2 space pepperoni and then comma bracket 6 pineapple comma bracket 1 cheese. I can't spell cheese. Cheese. 3 comma sausage 2 comma olives 7 comma anchovies 2 comma mushrooms. Okay, I'm also going to print that to make sure I got it right. Oh yeah, print pizza and prices. Okay, print pizza and prices. Does it look the way you expect? I mean, I guess, but it's ugly. Cleo, thank you for the 68 months with Prime. I appreciate it. Thank you so much. Oh, and sorting. Okay. Lists do look like that when you print them, huh? It's weird that it prints out like the brackets and stuff. Lists do be looking like that. Okay, cool. Sort pizza and prices so that the pizzas are in the order of increase. Oh shit. I'm sorting sub-indexes? Wait, okay, hold on. Pizza and prices of increasing price. So I'm assuming I can just sort because the price comes first. So sort. So let's try printing it again. Print pizza and prices. Oh, yes, it worked. Okay, cool. Okay, store the first element of pizza and prices in variable called cheapest pizza. Okay, cheapest pizza equals pizza and prices first, so it'd be 0. Oh no, I removed it. Wait, did I? No. Yes, I removed it. No, I take it back. Wait, no, I ruined the sort. Wait, hold on. Oh, that print is from before I sorted it. So hold on. So print pizza and prices, print cheapest pizza. Oh, it worked. Okay. We're fine. We're back. We're fine. So I stored cheese into cheapest pizza. Okay. A man walks into the pizza store and shouts, "I will have your most expensive pizza." That man was me. And that was me. Get the last item of the pizza and prices list and store it in a variable priciest pizza. Priciest pizza equals pizza and prices. Watch this shit, chat. -1. Oh, I typed it wrong. Dude, print priciest pizza. I know that's right. Holy fuck. That's the reaction I'm looking for. Holy fuck, she used negative. Thank you for giving me the energy I was looking for. It looks like the most expensive pizza from the previous step was our very last anchovy slice. Remove it from our pizza and prices list since the man bought the last slice. Okay, so that would be, that'd be pop. So that'd be pizza and prices dot pop parentheses. So now it should print, let me make sure. It should be the last one. So print pizza and prices. It worked. It worked. We're doing it. Okay, since there is no longer an anchovies pizza, you want to add a new topping called peppers. To keep your customers excited about the new toppings, here is what your new topping looks like. 2.5 peppers. Add the new peppers pizza topping to our list. Note, make sure to position it relative to the rest of the sorted data. Okay, so 2.5 would be 0, 1, 2, 3. Wait, 4. So it would be 4. And that would push sausage back. So it'd be 0, 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, pizza and oh my god, prices dot insert. Oh my god, how do I add those both? Insert. 4. 4. And then would it be 4 bracket? 2.5 comma peppers. I don't know. I don't know. No! Int object is not subscriptable. Oh shit. How do I insert a sub index? I don't know how to insert a sub index. Insert adds element to specific index. Example, list name dot insert to Victor. Oh, 2 comma. So what if I did 4 comma and then that? It worked! Yay! It worked! It worked! Okay. And it went exactly where I wanted it to go. 1 cheese, 2 mushroom, 2 olives, 2 pepperoni, 2.5 peppers, 3 sausage. Activate monkey mode. Okay. Oh, we're almost done. A funny number. Hi, Toph. Thank you for 69 months. 3 mice walk into the store. No, they didn't. They don't have much money, they're mice, but they do each want different pizzas. Slice the pizza prices list and store the 3 lowest cost pizzas in a list called 3 cheapest. Okay. Now see, this is where I got messed up last time. Okay. Okay. So 3 cheapest equals pizza and prices 3 cheapest. 3 cheapest would be the first 3. And the first 3 would be colon on, it would be on the right side. And I would write 3 because it's everything up to the 3. So it's 0, 1, 2. So it would be 3. I started sweating. Holy fuck, thank you. started sweating. I started sweating. Holy shit! She did it! Great job. The mice are very pleased and will be leaving you a 5-star review. Print the 3 cheapest lists. And I did that already. We did it! Yay! No thanks. Oh my God, dude. I diffused a bomb. We're going to save this for next week. We're going to save this for next. Good night. We're saving this for next week because people keep asking me about tuples and I'm like, yes, Friday. We'll save this for Friday. Because Friday we're going to code more. We'll leave this for Friday. Tuples can wait. I'm already a little stressed out. This was definitely the hardest lesson that I had personally. Zero indexes, I really need to practice zero indexes because that really tripped me up. But I will say also, it is kind of my own fault because I have been slacking on my everyday practice. I was doing it on my phone, but it kept giving me the same quiz on my phone over and over again. And I was like, something must be wrong. And I didn't realize that if I do practice on my computer, it's a different quiz. So I need to stay with it. But on Friday, we'll get into this. I do kind of want to know what it is, though. Tuples are one of the built-in data structures in Python. Just like lists, tuples can hold a sequence of items and have a few key advantages. Tuples are more memory efficient, and tuples have slightly higher time efficiency than lists. Time efficiency. This is mostly because tuples are immutable, meaning we can't modify a tuples element after creating one and do not require an extra memory block like lists. Because of this, tuples are great to work with if you are working with data that won't need to be changed in your code. Oh, how cool! Tuples are a list that you can't change. Yay! Oh, that's not so scary. But we will save it for Friday because I would like to continue doing my practice every day on my computer and not on my phone before Friday so that hopefully it all melts in because I started getting a little aggro. I haven't gotten like that in a while. Usually when I'm learning stuff, I'm like, oh, okay, I messed it up. I'll just fix it. But when it's the same thing and I just can't get it, I just feel really stupid. And so I get mad at myself. And then it manifests into me being mad. So I think, welcome to coding. Yes, my first time crashing out over code. Big day for me. This is my first crash out. Very excited to be here. Very excited to be one of you. So, no, the quizzes on my phone were multiple choice. So I would just pick like what I thought was the right answer. But it kept giving me the same quiz over and over again. And I was like, what the hell? And then this morning before stream, I tried it on my computer and it was a different one. So I was like, oh, I need to do it on my computer. Anyways, thank you guys for hanging out today. I will spend the next few days practicing. I will breathe. I will manage my anger. And then we'll be back on Friday and we'll learn some more stuff. And it'll be fine. But thank you so much. Thank you for being patient with me. Thank you for hanging out while I figure this all out. I appreciate it so much. So thank you. I appreciate it so much. Thank you. YouTube, I love you. I love you. Next time we learn tuples. I hope for your mental health to get better after this lesson. Me too. You and me both.